Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of A Week in the Life of a UK Reseller. This week we've got a bunch of releases, thank goodness. February's upon us, some good releases. We got Seafoam Jordan 4s, NikeCraft Jordan 4s are the main two releases going forward. Tom Sachs General Purpose in the pecan colourway, and then we've got the Grey Fogs restocking on Foot Locker. They're all the main releases we've got to go for this week, so definitely stay tuned to see how we get on. Right folks, another package just came in the mail, so let's get straight into it. This is the Team Orange Sail Black from JD, so I picked a couple of pairs on JD. They released these GS mids. They're pretty clean. They're kind of like a tealy orange, blue teal but in orange, kind of pinky orange, so I thought they would do alright. They've got a black outsole, a white midsole, and then the orange suede, and then it's obviously cream or white upper with the black swoosh, and then the Jumpman on the tongue, and then the white insole. I've got two pairs of these, picked them both up in a size 6 EU39. Released on JD, as I said. Managed to pick a couple pairs up. I think they were £80 each, something like that, so I thought I'd try them and see what they're like. They haven't released on Nike yet, so you might be able to just quickly sell them for a quick buck, but nevertheless a pretty clean colour blocking, can't really complain about it. The orange isn't bad, I think it's quite wearable and good summer shoe, but yeah, pick those up. That's all we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, just got a bunch of orders in the mail, so let's just dive straight into them. Right folks, so as you can see, all Nike trainer boxes. They are the Nike Dunk Grey Fog. They restocked them on Foot Locker yesterday, and my slot runner, shout out to Jakey, owner of clothing Proxies, was able to hit me. We got 6 pairs here, but there were 7 charges in total, so we'll see if the other charge comes in or if it is a ghost, but definitely a big shout out to him. I was running myself as well, but Adnos just wasn't picking up any carts for me, but I think he was running Kodai and Ganesh, something like that, and his setup seemed to hit, so definitely well done to him. We've got 2 size 9.5s, 2 size 10s, and 2 size 8s, so that's pretty good. Decent sizes are the bigger, are usually like 9.5 plus. So as you see, we've already shown you this on the channel before. We got it a couple weeks ago from End, and I managed to move that at 240 before the big restock. So I think pairs are currently sitting around the 140 to 150 mark, and I think they'll be quite stagnant there for the next 3 or so months. But definitely by summer, I think it should be back at like I don't know if it'll be back at 300 range, but I see definitely around 180, so that's what I'm going to be holding till, or if I get that price now, consignment, stuff like that, we'll just be selling off. But yeah, definitely a big shout out to him. Grey Fog. Then we've also got this package from ASOS, so let's get into it. So it is a pair of chlorophyll Dunks in a size 11 UK, US 12. Hit this off the restock on ASOS day. This is the only pair we got. Sadly, they restocked a bunch of pairs. I know people got hundreds of pairs, but this is the only pair that the bot would get me. I was running Adnos and Flex, but yeah, we did get 1 pair. I think it's going for like 220, something like that, so we should be able to make some good profit on it as it's a big size. But yeah, those are all the pickups we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, as you can see, we've got a massive haul to get through today, so let's just jump straight into it. Let's start with the DHL package. So another pair of Grey Fogs. This is the last pair that came in a size 12, so a really good size, that one. Again, shout out to Jakey for the slots on these. Then we'll get through the Nike orders now. So a size 11.5 Obsidian mid. You saw me pick up one from Size with my loop method. another loop method on these. Picked these up for I think 90 in total, so good decent brick flip, and I think they'll be good summer shoe, 150 plus by summer, so nice pick up there. Let's move on to the other Nike orders. So Ghost Whisper size 5, they did a massive restock. I know the stock was very high on them, so they have sort of bricked, but nevertheless I think I can make around £20 on these. Again, should be a fine summer shoe, like 140, 150 by summer. Classic clean colourway. You got that pink outsole, white midsole with the pink upper, and white and pink colour blocking. So decent colour blocking. That they seem to be restocking all these dunks recently, but nevertheless, I think we can make a bit of lunch money on them. And the other 3 Nike orders should be for the Seafoam release. Yep, so 3 pairs of Seafoams, 2 9.5s and 1 9. Managed to pick these up with U-Sneakers and AIO accounts. Definitely don't sleep on the accounts, and also rich Proxies, so definitely think I've got my setup good at the moment. Seem to be hitting some players, so that's great. Here are the Seafoams, first time seeing them in hand. Really nice colourway, very clean in hand, full leather upper, and then you've got this obviously Seafoam all green outsole and hits. So we got the green and white outsole, then we got the hits are black, and then we've also obviously got that kind of slime or army khaki green, and you've got that on the insole as well. Full leather upper, and then Jumpman with the swoosh on the back. Very clean design. Think they'll do very good for summer. I'd say around 300 by summer at least, if not more in the base sizes, maybe even 350 in the sizes 5 to 6, but there didn't seem to be that much stock in the UK at least. I know US had around 100,000 stock of these uploaded on Nike, but nevertheless we only had around 5k. Don't know if that's true or not, but it seemed rather low across the board, with most retailers only getting up to size 8, so glad we were able to pick up some bigger sizes in them, which is great. I'll just be holding them until they reach that 300, 350 mark, unless I can offload at consignment for a good chunk of change. But nevertheless, these are the Seafoams. Definitely a big shout out to U-Sneakers for the pairs on these. And then the last 21 pairs are all Tom Sachs General Purpose shoes. So I was running Adidas monitor mode, and it picked up me for them while I was at work and managed to cop me 21 pairs. I know they're sadly bricking heavy, so they might just be a very quick brick flip or return season. We'll have to wait and see. I've already sold 2 of them at 120, so I might be able to be lucky and make a few bucks. Here are the General Purpose shoes. Come in the NikeCraft box with the swoosh on the top. Kind of that workwear look and feel to it. Meant to be a rugged design, meant to be worn a lot of times and not really beaten up, which I like the concept. I like the OG colourway the best out of the pack so far, but let's have a look at them. So just got your the quote and about the shoes and how they're meant to be worn and that sort of thing. You can read that if you want. Don't know if it'll be too blown out, probably will. And then you come into the shoes. So pretty clean colourway, not the worst I've seen, but not the best. I think still the grey and gum is the best, but pretty lightweight upper, and I can see that the suede's decent quality throughout, and you've got that rubberized sole with the kind of waffle outsole, that brown midsole, and then that pecan or brown upper, Nike tab on the tongue, and then Nike embroidered on the back. Don't think it comes with any extra laces, no it doesn't, but yeah, that is the Tom Sachs, going for around retail. To be honest, I might make around £5 or £10 per pair. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's Tom Sachs. At least I know my setup's working with DSM, so I can try and replicate that on up and coming drops. But yeah, that is all the pairs we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Thank you folks so much for watching this week's episode. Pretty successful across the board. We're able to hit multiple pairs on every release. Definitely a big shout out to Escape and Flex this week, along with View Sneakers and Adnus and Rich Proxies. All really helped me out, especially AOO supplier for the Nike accounts as well, so I know my setup's working currently and I'll keep tracking that. Next week we've got a good week again. We have got Jowled in the 991, I think it is, in the grey brown colourway. We've got Fuchsia, GS, which should be a good cook, and Jordan 1 85s. Those are the three we're going to be targeting. I think we've also got some Valentine dunks as well, but those are the main three, so definitely stay tuned for next week's episode to see how we get on.